Hi guys, welcome back. Now today's video, how I saved money by being frugal. These are 10 ways that I saved money by doing this. It's not for everyone, I completely understand that. I'll just put the wire out of the way, but let's just get straight into this video. Okay, number one is I meal planned. Now, I literally meal planned breakfast, lunch and tea because obviously we're both, me and Nick, work. We tried to not let it get not competitive. The first one, guys, is meal plan. Now, we meal planned all meals for the day, including snacks, and we always tried to do new things so it wouldn't be repetitive. And that's a great way because you've got a shopping list that you stick to. You kind of don't overspend or anything like that. Now, number two is I cook meals from scratch. Sometimes I have been guilty of buying kind of like the ready prepared. Sometimes that is just easier for kind of like our busy schedule. But I do try and cook from scratch because I find that A, it's better tasting, a better meal, but it's also cheaper. Now, the third one is turn off any switches that I don't use. So that goes for light switches. So if I'm not in one room, I turn the light switches off. If the kettle's plugged in, then I turn the switch off because that just kind of saves. I don't think it saves like a dramatic amount, guys. I really don't think it does. But it does help. Number four is I air dry clothes. So I wash the clothes, obviously in the washing machine. I then hang them on doors, the radiators, to dry, to air dry. A, it saves the cost of tumble dryer, and B, it's just more energy efficient. Not that I've got a tumble dryer, guys, because as you know, we are in a pretty small flat. We can't really have a tumble dryer in here because we haven't really got the space. Number four is I compare my bills. I go on Money Supermarket, compare the Meerkat for kind of electric, gas, insurance, anything like that, to see if I could find a cheaper price. When we moved into the flat, we did a lot on the compare sites, and we managed to slash our bills by half in some occasions because we could get them cheaper elsewhere, and there's always deals on with other companies as well. So sometimes they've got kind of like a welcome deal or a new customer deal, and we actually did take some of those. Our gas and our electric company, we switched, and we had a good deal for switching to the different company. So always just compare your bills. Now, number five is cancel any monthly subscriptions that you don't use. Now, we had Netflix, Spotify, Now TV. We had loads of subscriptions. The only one that we have kept is Netflix because we do watch Netflix, as you could probably see on the telly in the corner. We do watch Netflix. That is kind of what we watch because we don't watch normal TV, like BBC ITV. We kind of only watch Netflix. So that was the only one that we have kept, but we've got rid of all the other ones that we probably use for a month and then we haven't, or we signed up for it and just never bothered with it again. So the next one is declutter and sell. Now, you save money. I was debating on actually to put this one down, but obviously selling, you are able to make money to put into savings. So that's why I did put it down, because all this stuff that we've had that is junk, we don't use, we've sold on, and we've put that money into savings. So I do think that's a good frugal kind of way of living or dealing with things. Buy reduced food in supermarkets at certain times of the day. You can buy reduced food. Buying reduced food obviously helps keep the cost down with your food shopping, whether it's weekly or kind of like a fortnight or a monthly shop. It enables your food bill to be a little bit less. Now, I love food doing the reduced food shopping, guys, because 9 times out of 10 you can buy some pretty good deals off it, and I think that's kind of a really good way of doing it, and obviously it's not wasting food either. So the next one is always go for deals in shops. So if you get a good deal on shampoo, if it works out if it works out cheaper buying it in bulk than singly, that's what I always do. Or I just go for the bulk buying. So toilet rolls, I'll buy the big pack of toilet rolls for 30 because it's cheaper and it lasts longer over time. So in 3 weeks I don't have to buy toilet roll because we've got the big bag. Or toothpaste, I had a bulk buy of 4 lots of toothpaste for £1, and I thought that's really good, and that saved us for a little bit of time on buying toothpaste. So that's another way that I kind of do it. Sometimes they put deals in their stores. Sometimes it doesn't always work out cheaper doing the deals, but I always try and look at deals, and then I do some calculations to see if it's actually cheaper buying it singly or in bulk. But 9 times out of 10 I do kind of bulk buy things so that it would kind of it lowers my prices on the next couple of weeks shopping because I've got a big supply in already. Now the final one is no spend days. Now you can save a ton of money by doing a non-spend day, which basically means you can do it for a day, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year. It's where you basically only spend the money on what's necessary, which is bills, debt and savings, and obviously the cash envelopes that you kind of need, which is food and fuel. Everything else you literally do not get, you do not spend. I've done this. It's quite hard, I will admit, because when you're doing no spend, you always seem, well, for me myself, if I'm doing a non-spend day, I always seem to find loads of deals. I'm like, oh, I want to buy it, and I'm like, no spend day. But it does work out really well doing it that way, guys. Purely being because all the money you would have wasted at the end of the week, you're like, oh my god, I've still got this amount of money. So I definitely find that has helped me with my savings, especially when I first started this journey. I was like quite shocked at how much I kind of wasted money. So doing the non-spend days kind of helps you evaluate your spending. So these are, like I said, guys, these were the 10 things that I've used to help save money. I'm not perfect. I don't do this all the time. That's not me, guys. But I found that when I have done this, it has saved a lot of money. And it cut down a lot of the waste, especially, like I said, the meal planning, cooking meals from scratch, buying reduced food. It does help with the cost of things. It does stop a lot of food going into waste, and it is just good for the environment. It's hard, but it is so worth it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you've got any ways on how you was frugal in saving money, then leave it down in the comments box below. I do other things as well, so if you guys want to see kind of like a part 2, then let me know in the comments box below. But until next time, guys, have a bye. Until the next video, guys, stay safe. Bye.